What is up, everybody? Welcome to Boot Tales Podcast. I'm your host, Chris. And if you're new here, let me paint you a picture of exactly what you stumbled into. This is a channel where I sit down, I press play on the most terrifying, bone chilling, why did I watch this alone at night ghost videos of the internet. Then I absolutely lose my mind on camera for your entertainment. Found footage? Yep. Paranormal investigation? Yeah. Random creepy clips that have no business existing every single week. I'm talking shadow figures, things moving that should not be moving, doors slamming, voices in empty rooms, and me right here watching it all with you in real time. Now, I want to be upfront about something. I am not one of those people who sits there stone faced going, interesting. No, no. I am a full participant in the fear. I will jump, I will yell, I will tell whatever it is on screen to leave immediately. Get out, leave. I swear a lot, so just know that. If something's moving in the corner, it looks like it's heading my way. I am gone. I'm out. Leaving. Bye. Bye. Nope. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's just the wind. We are out. And if any child toys start making noises in these videos, we have a strict policy here at Boot Tales. Not the kid toys. Never the kid toys. That is no kid toy play. Ghosts should not play with kid toys. Unless it's a kid, then maybe a ball, but not electronics. But look, jokes aside, I genuinely love this stuff. The paranormal, the unexplained, the things that science just still hasn't figured out yet. There's something about staring into the unknown that just gets me, even when it scares the living daylights out of me, especially when it scares the living daylights out of me. So whether you're here because you are a diehard ghost believer or you just want to watch someone make a fool of themselves on camera, welcome. Now here's the deal. If you want to come on this wild ride with me today, hit the subscribe button, follow the channel, and smash the like button. Smash it. It genuinely helps more than you know. It helps this channel grow little by little, and it gets seen by more people who are just as unhinged as we are. And if you've seen a video that you want me to watch, send it. Tag me in it. Just send it my way. I'll watch it. I collect videos all week just to watch on this channel. So please, if you want to send videos my way, do it. You can DM them to me. I'll find them. And if you've had a ghost story that you want to send me a letter about, send it in my email. We have an email on the channel. Just go to the channel, go to the link tree, and send an email. Send your ghost story. I'll read it. I'll even have AI read it to us on air, and I'll do a reaction video to it. Send a video. I'd love it. Email is in the link tree. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get scared.
In September of 2015, a YouTuber known as X-Man Gage posted a video to his channel showing himself wandering through his house while clearly shaken by something that seems to be happening around him. Throughout the clip, X-Man Gage moves the camera nervously from room to room, audibly panting as he tries to figure out what exactly is going on inside the house. The tension builds quickly as the situation seems to spiral further out of control. Take a look.
What the fuck?
Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Why do ghosts like lights so much? What the hell?
Yes.
As he pans the camera around, lights can be seen flickering rapidly throughout the home.
Dude.
On top of that, various objects appear to be shifting or moving.
That's not fake. That cannot be fake. That's insane. Unless he has like wires connected to 3 areas, and he like pulled the wire that just pulled that bowl down. That's insane. That's real.
moving on their own, adding to the chaos unfolding around him. Then, just seconds before the video ends, something in the kitchen suddenly falls to the floor and shatters. At that point, the uploader clearly has had enough. He quickly runs away, leaving the mess behind as the video cuts off. Some viewers believe the activity shown here resembles classic poltergeist behavior: flickering lights, objects moving, and sudden disturbances happening one after another. Of course, there's also the possibility that the entire scene was staged for the camera. Either way,
Likely.
running through your own
Not with
house
this one.
while things start moving and breaking around you would be enough to rattle just about anyone.
Leave, yeah.
On January 18th, 2026, a TikTok user known as Wanderlust Cass posted a video showing a strange moment captured by one of her security cameras outside at night. For the first few seconds, the footage looks completely normal, just a quiet view of her yard with nothing unusual happening. But in the blink of an eye, something very strange appears.
Yo, what? Oh, that's so unsettling. And from the waist down, you could like see through it. Oh, that's. Oh, can I swear? Can I swear in here? What the hell?
Did you catch it? Right here, what looks like a human-shaped shadow suddenly moves across the annex of the
Call the cops. First thing I do is definitely call the cops. Talk to my neighbor. Ask them for their video evidence if they have it. See if something walked on their property. That's wild.
house. The unsettling part is that there doesn't appear to be anyone present who could actually be casting
They
it.
disappeared.
The shadow moves across the surface briefly before disappearing just as quickly as it appeared. To some viewers, the shape resembles a shadow figure passing through the yard, something unseen by the camera itself, but somehow leaving a visible trace on the wall. Another possibility is that the camera itself is responsible for the effect. Security cameras sometimes struggle with motion processing and compression, especially at night. In certain cases, a moving person can briefly be erased or blended into the background by the camera software.
So it's just a random
while
guy
the shadow
walking
they cast on
through their yard at night, which is just as scary.
a nearby surface
It's like a jolly walk too. They're like not skipping, but like they're like, I don't know. It's
remains visible. That can create the strange illusion of a shadow moving without anyone there. Whatever the explanation may be, seeing a human-like shadow glide across the wall with no visible person attached to it is enough to make anyone stop and replay the footage a few times. A YouTuber known as JJKicks651 posted a short video showing a strange moment he experienced while trying to sleep in his bedroom. According to the uploader, he suddenly woke up at around 1:01 in the morning after noticing something unusual happening across.
okay. I'm just gonna say these look like eyes, like that staring at you. That's just creepy in general. And what the heck is this? Oh, I don't know.
Across the room. A set of medals hanging on the wall appeared to be moving on their own.
Is that a mattress against the wall too? What's going on?
Curious and understandably a little concerned, he grabbed his phone to see if he could capture the movement on camera. For a few seconds, nothing happens, but then...
Okay, guys. I just saw these medals. Look,
They just moved. I saw it.
do you see that?
Someone on the other side of the door could be pulling a string. You never know.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's freaky.
What in the world?
That's freaky.
Oh.
The door opens. Shit. That's
Sure enough,
freaky.
several of the medals hanging on the wall begin moving by themselves. They sway noticeably, as if something had just brushed against them. While this is happening,
I
a
don't
hat
like that.
sitting on a nearby shelf suddenly falls off as well, seemingly on its own. And then, as if that wasn't unsettling enough, the closet door slowly swings open despite the fact that no one else should be in the room. The combination of
No.
multiple things happening
No.
within moments of each other is what makes the clip particularly eerie. Some viewers believe this could be a sign of paranormal activity, possibly a spirit interacting with objects inside the room. Of course, another possibility is that the clip was staged. With a bit of preparation, objects like metals could be set in motion from off-camera, and doors can be adjusted so they slowly swing open on their own. Whatever the case may be,
I don't know.
waking up in the middle of the night to see objects
It's definitely giving me chills. That's uneasy. I don't know. It could be staged, but I don't know.
moving across the room would be enough to make anyone uneasy. Over on Reddit, a user known as Ecstatic Dingo 4128 posted a video to the UFOs subreddit. According to him, the footage was actually filmed by his girlfriend at her apartment in Chicago at around 11 a.m. In the video, she's looking out toward the lake, while a storm appears to be rolling through the area. The weather looks rough, with strong winds whipping snow through the air and clouds moving quickly across the sky. And right from the very start of the video, something unusual can already be seen.
Yeah. Very unusual. What the heck is that?
A strange orb-like object is visible floating in the sky. What immediately stands out is how steady it appears, despite the chaotic weather conditions.
It looks like one of those Tic Tacs, except it looks like it's vertical, not horizontal. I don't know. Unsettled. If I saw that, I'd be like, oh.
While snow is pushed around by
Yeah.
the strong winds, this object drifts slowly through the air.
You could kind of tell it's far away and not on the window. You know?
According to the uploader, he initially assumed it
round
might have
ball,
been something
too.
ordinary like a bag or balloon. However, his
That could be a
girlfriend
balloon,
insisted
but with that way that snow is going, it would be flowing all over the place.
that while she was watching it, the object actually appeared to be moving against the wind.
Yeah, it is. It looks like
She
it
also
is.
described it as moving slowly in multiple directions, up, down, and horizontally, which made the sighting feel even stranger. Some viewers believe the spherical shape resembles what's often described as an orb-shaped UAP, a type of unidentified aerial phenomenon reported in various sightings around the world. Whatever it may have been, spotting a perfectly round object calmly drifting through stormy skies is enough to leave anyone scratching their head. And for the people who witnessed it that day, the mystery still hasn't been solved.
Definitely odd. Don't know what it is. I'm not sketched out at all. That UFOs to me aren't as scary. They're just intriguing, and it makes me question and want to know more. So that's a good video. I wonder if there's more of that exact thing. That he can't be the only person that noticed that. Cool.
A TikTok user known as Pirate King 307 shared a strange piece of footage captured by his Ring doorbell camera, and according to him, the moment happened while he was nowhere near home. He explains that he was about 100 miles away when he suddenly received a notification that someone had triggered his doorbell camera. Curious, he opened the app to see what was going on outside his front door, and what he saw and heard completely shocked him.
We were over 100 miles away when we heard
it's a
our
lizard.
Ring doorbell sound.
It's a frog. That's a frog.
And we were super shocked to listen to the
Or
sound.
it's a stick bug.
Just wait for it. Sounds like the door's opening, and then there's a voice.
Right near the doorbell
Yo,
camera,
what?
what appears to be a small creature can be seen clinging to the wall. It almost resembles a gecko or possibly even a praying mantis sitting very close to the lens. But what truly unsettled viewers isn't the creature itself, it's the voice that follows.
Yo,
A chilling voice can be heard nearby saying the words, "Help me." The uploader later explained that he bought the house from a couple who had been married for 76 years. According to the story, the husband tragically collapsed in the front yard one day while mowing the lawn and passed away on the way to the hospital. Because of that history, the uploader wonders if the voice might somehow be connected to the former homeowner.
yo, I think that this could just be someone holding a stick up to the thing and whispering, help me. What if he's like collapsed on the ground, his ghost, and he's holding a stick up saying, help me? That is freaky. That's so freaky. I don't like that.
Perhaps a spirit trying to return to the house and find his wife. At the same time, the small creature near the camera could simply be an insect or a lizard that triggered the motion alert. As for the voice, it may have come from someone nearby or been picked up from a distance, with the doorbell microphone making it sound closer than it really was. Even so, hearing the words "help me" through a doorbell camera
Stop
while
saying
you're
it. Stop
100
repeating it,
miles
guys.
away from
Come
home
on.
would be enough to send a chill down just about anyone's
yeah.
spine.
Huge chill.
A man going by the username tgavin7 posted a video to his TikTok account showing a moment that he says completely caught him off guard while he was out driving one night. According to the uploader, he was cruising around a business park looking for good spots to take pictures of his car. Everything
At
seemed
night?
perfectly normal as he drove along the quiet road, until something appeared that he definitely wasn't expecting.
I didn't see it.
What the freak was that?
What?
Oh my god!
I didn't see it.
What the freak was that?
Oh!
As T. Gavin continues driving, a dark figure suddenly appears near the roadside. The figure, dressed completely in black, looks almost like a silhouette, nearly featureless, almost reminiscent of something like a Grim Reaper.
That is
What happens next is
scary.
even more unsettling. The figure begins moving toward the car, seemingly chasing after it down the road for a brief moment. Despite the darkness, the uploader quickly notices the figure and immediately hits the gas, speeding away as fast as he can. As he drives off, he repeatedly asks out loud, "What was that?" Thankfully, he manages to get away before anything else happens. To some viewers, the completely black appearance of the figure
Dude.
and the sudden chase make the encounter feel almost otherworldly, as if the driver had crossed paths with something that didn't belong there. The only grounded explanation would be that the entire scene was staged. The figure could have been a person dressed in dark clothing, positioned ahead of time, with the encounter planned in advance to create a convincing scare. But whatever the truth may be, seeing a pitch-black figure suddenly sprint toward your car on an empty road is enough to send anyone's heart racing. It's the kind of moment that leaves you questioning what you just saw long after you've driven away.
Yo, that is definitely scary and unsettling because I don't even see it in the original photo and it's like far away. But then when it's like passing, it's like you do see it coming towards the car and it's closer. That's wild. Also, look at that face. He's like, what the fuck is that? Yes, it could be friends. It could be staged, but I don't know. That goosebumps. I got goosebumps. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like that one.
Back in 1996, the quiet city of Virginia, Brazil, suddenly became the center of one of the most famous UFO stories in South America. On the afternoon of January 20th, 3 young women claimed they saw a strange creature. They described it as a small bipedal being with a large head, dark skin marked with vein-like spots, and 3 bumps on top of its head. Its eyes, they said, looked like two glowing red spheres, and the creature appeared weak, almost as if it were injured. Terrified, the women ran home and told their mother they had just seen what they believed was the devil. Soon after, rumors began spreading across the city. Some locals claimed that Brazilian authorities had captured mysterious creatures, while others reported unusual military activity in the area. Officials later stated that the sightings were likely a misunderstanding and that the military presence nearby was routine, but the story never fully went away. This particular Reddit post, uploaded by a user known as Appropriate Eye 1227, claims to show alleged footage connected to the Virginia incident. Of course, it should definitely be taken with a grain of salt, but the clip is still quite intriguing.
Tá ali, olha o bicho, cara. Tá respirando, tá olhando pra cá. Ei, filma isso. Calma, eu só.
I don't like it.
In the video, the cameraman can reportedly be heard saying, "He's right there. Look at the animal man. He's breathing. He's looking this way." Moments later, someone believed to be a soldier says, "Hey, don't film that," before the cameraman responds, "Calm down." Cut. Some viewers believe the footage could show the very creature described in the original Virginia sightings. However, there's also a possibility the clip was created much more recently using AI video generation, or CGI, especially considering how convincing digital effects have become in recent years. Either way, the Virginia case continues to fascinate people nearly 3 decades later, and footage like this only keeps the mystery alive.
I'm not sold that this is real footage. It feels like it could be from like District 9, you know? I don't know. It's just fuzzy enough to be like potentially real, but I don't know. I that's the problem with like AI nowadays. It's like I don't trust everything. So I guess I don't know.
Reddit user Pella98TX posted a pair of videos to the Ghost subreddit showing something unsettling captured by a home security camera late at night. The footage was recorded inside a bedroom during what appears to be a completely ordinary night. At first glance, everything seems quiet and
What the heck is
uneventful,
that?
but if you pay close attention to the door, you might notice something strange.
I saw like an orb moving around from the trash can. Oh, what the hell is that? A cat? Do they have a cat? That could be a cat.
Right at the beginning of the video, near the bottom right corner of the door, a dark shape appears to move across the small gap beneath it. The shadow almost looks like a figure crouching or peering under the door, before quickly pulling away out of sight. It's
Could be a
subtle,
cat.
but once you notice it, it's hard to unsee. The uploader later shared a second clip captured from the same camera. In this video, the same type of shadowy movement appears again near the bottom of the door, almost as if whatever is on the other side briefly approaches before retreating once more. According to the uploader, there are no pets and no children living in the house, leaving him with no clear
Okay.
explanation for what might
Now
have
it's
been moving
unsettling.
outside the room that night. Some viewers believe the shadow resembles a small entity or shadow figure cautiously observing the room before crawling away.
Yeah, that's
Whatever the
freaky.
case may be, seeing a human-like shadow creep along the bottom of your bedroom door in the middle of the night would be enough to make anyone uneasy. And if you noticed it happening more than once, sleep probably wouldn't come easy afterward.
Yeah, that's freaky. And what if it's like one of those people that like are living in the house and like they're just like crawling on all fours at night so they don't creak the floor? Ooh, that's freaky. Unsettling. For sure, unsettling.
Over on the interdimensional NHI subreddit, a user known as Coach Life shared a video that was reportedly filmed in Nevada, Granada, Spain. The footage appears to have been captured in the middle of the day and shows something unusual drifting across the sky. Whether it's truly something extraordinary or not is still up for debate, but the clip has certainly caught the attention of many viewers online. Take a look.
Oh my god.
Throughout the video, a strange object can be seen floating in broad daylight. Its shape appears somewhat unusual, and it moves steadily across the sky while remaining clearly visible against the bright background. Many people in the comment section were genuinely amazed by the footage, pointing out how clearly the object can be seen compared to many other UFO clips that tend to be blurry or filmed at night. Others, however, pointed out that without more context, it's difficult to say exactly what the object is. One possibility is that it could be something more conventional, perhaps a balloon or another airborne object whose shape appears unusual due to distance and perspective. Another detail people have been curious about is when the video was actually filmed. The uploader didn't specify the exact date, which has left some viewers wondering if the footage might be older rather than a recent sighting. Whatever the case may be, clips like this continue to spark curiosity whenever they appear online. And when something unusual shows up in the sky in the middle of the day, it's bound to get people talking.
Plane looks weird, like the mountains. Like I'm wondering if this is like someone holding like a thing and like on a wire and going like this across like a man-made, like, I don't know, plane of mountains. Like it could be like a model land, because it's just like the rocks, everything. It just looks not natural. But I don't know. That one's freaky.
Reddit user subject bottle 8902 posted a video to the Ghost subreddit describing a strange experience he had while working at a local courthouse. According to the uploader, the courthouse has both a metal detector and a thermal camera positioned at the front entrance. About a week before recording the video, he says he noticed something unusual appearing on the thermal camera near the doorway. But when he checked the area in person, there was nothing there. Not long after that first incident, the same thing appeared again, and this time he managed to record it.
Oh. And there's other people talking in the background. I'd be like, yo, guys, come look. What are you doing? It's moving. It's waving.
As you can see in the footage, the thermal camera seems to detect a human-shaped heat signature standing near the entrance. The shape appears to shift slightly.
Yeah, it's waving.
And at one point, the uploader even claims it looks as though the figure is waving. The strange part is that when he looked at the actual doorway, there was nobody physically standing there.
It's like a kid size.
According to the uploader, he initially tried to explain it away as a reflection or some kind of camera bug. But the longer he watched the footage, the less convinced he became that it was something ordinary.
That's real.
What makes the story even stranger is what he says he learned afterward. When speaking with other people who work at the courthouse, some of them suggested the figure could be the spirit of a woman who had once been tried, convicted, and sentenced to death in that very courthouse. Whether that story holds any truth is impossible to say. What we're left with is a thermal camera detecting something that doesn't appear to physically be there. And when technology designed to pick up heat signatures shows a human-like figure where no one is standing, it's bound to raise a few questions.
Wild. That's wild. But while it was happening, I'd be like, guys, come over here now. Look. Wild.
TikTok user Callie Lau posted a piece of footage to their account showing a strange moment captured by a Ring doorbell camera late one night. According to the uploader, their friend's family was preparing to leave for a trip. At one point, the daughter realized she had forgotten something inside the house and ran back in while the rest of the family waited in the car. At the time, nothing seemed unusual. But when they later reviewed the Ring camera footage, they noticed something that immediately caught their attention.
What was that? Walking in the street. What the hell?
Did you catch it? Right after the girl runs
That
back
is so
inside the house,
freaky.
a strange figure can briefly be seen moving
It was
across the
standing there
property.
though.
The shape appears pale and almost ghost-like as it passes through the frame. What's even more unsettling is that the figure seems to follow the girl toward the house, before eventually stopping and standing still, almost as if it's staring directly at the home.
Oh my god,
It
no.
only appears for a few
That
seconds
one's
before
so
the clip
bad.
ends, but once you notice it, it's hard to ignore.
So bad.
Some viewers believe the clip may show a genuine apparition wandering near the property, possibly drawn toward the house, or even following the girl inside. Another explanation is that the figure could simply be another person nearby who appears ghostly because of how the doorbell camera processes movement at night. Either way, going back through your security footage and spotting what appears to be someone silently following a person toward your house would be enough to unsettle anyone. It's the kind of moment that makes you watch the clip again, just to
Bro.
make sure you really saw what you think you saw.
That is so messed up. That one is so bad. Oh my. I wouldn't move back in that house. And I would want the land cleansed. That's so unsettling. I have chills. That is really bad.
In October of 2021, a YouTuber known as It's Raining Babies uploaded video describing some strange
Wild name.
experiences that took place where he works, a place called Wolfden Brewing, an old building that many people claim is haunted. The uploader explains that he's normally very skeptical about paranormal stories. However, while working there, a few things happen that he says he can't easily explain. One day, while talking with a woman about the building's rumored hauntings, something strange occurred. Afterward, he told his boss to check the security cameras. This is what they found.
Now, you could see to the right of the door,
Yeah.
there's kind of like a movement right
What is
there.
that?
And then it proceeds to go like up the stairs. But it could be someone, just walking on the outside on our front porch
Oh.
right there, which is logically what it is. But it almost seems that the camera's kind of bending.
Yeah.
And it bends the staircase a little bit. And then right after it goes to the top of the stairs, the hat seems to jump up before it falls off onto the ground and kind
I
of
don't
rolls
know.
around. It's very weird. It's
Yeah.
something I can't explain.
Oh.
Out of nowhere, a hat hanging on a
It's
rack
walking up the
suddenly
stairs.
falls to the floor on its own. But that's not the only odd detail. If you look closely toward the staircase in the background, it almost appears as though a faint
Going
figure is
upstairs?
moving up the
Yeah.
stairs. The
And a hat
situation
falls.
became even stranger the following day. According to the uploader, the same woman returned to the brewery wearing the exact same clothes. This time she was acting very oddly, standing in a corner staring at the wall for several minutes before wandering around the building. At one point, she startled a customer near the bathroom and began speaking strangely, even accusing them of eating dog food before claiming she eats it all the time. She later asked the bartender for a beer the brewery hadn't sold in 2 years, then abruptly decided to leave. Before walking away, she reportedly paused outside the door and stared back into the building.
Yeah, you see how wacky this is? Like, what is she doing? She seems to be walking weird, and then she's like peeping back in. Like, how long was she out on the porch just like staring in after the video cuts off? It's wild. It was a bizarre thing. I don't know what's up with that lady, but more importantly, I don't know what's up with that hat. That's the most evidence I've seen of something, and I mean, I saw it with my own eyes. It was right in front of me as I'm talking to this woman.
Some viewers believe the falling hat and the shadowy movement on the stairs could point to the paranormal activity inside the old building.
That's real.
Another possibility is that the hat simply slipped off the hanger, while the shape near the staircase may just be lighting or camera compression playing tricks on the eye. The woman's unusual behavior may have been completely unrelated to the footage. Whatever the explanation may be, the combination of the strange camera footage and the unsettling
face looks
encounter with
weird.
that visitor certainly adds another layer to the brewery's mysterious reputation.
Unsettling. The good news about a brewery is you're never alone. You probably got a colleague with you, another bartender, but that's still like, I don't like it.
Instagram user Equilibrium Body and Mind posted a video to her account in May of 2025 describing what she calls one of the most terrifying experiences of her life. According to her, the
I think I've
incident
seen this
happened a couple
before.
of months earlier when she arrived home at around 10 p.m. one night. Everything seemed perfectly normal as she approached her home, until something unexpected happened.
Hello. Oh, Jesus Christ, who said that? Huh? Paul? Oh, God. Paul?
As you just heard, a strange voice suddenly says the word hello. The voice sounds close by, yet the woman immediately looks around in confusion, clearly unable to see anyone nearby who could have said it. After briefly searching the area, she eventually heads inside, still unsure of where the voice came from. Some viewers believe the clip may have captured a genuine paranormal voice, sometimes referred to as an EVP, or electronic voice phenomenon, when unseen entities briefly picked up on a recording device. Others have suggested that the voice may have come from someone nearby,
It's unsettling.
such as a neighbor or a person just outside the camera's view, whose voice carried through the area. Either way, hearing a disembodied hello when you're standing alone outside your home late at night
Scary.
would be enough to make anyone uneasy.
Scary.
And for the woman who experienced it, it's a moment she likely won't forget anytime soon.
Don't like it? Move. All right, guys. Well, that was a blast. I'm going to have trouble sleeping, but that's the name of the game. So, good night, chat, and see you next time on Boo Tales Podcast. Peace.